Bonachera!
First of all, this accent is not because I am a foreigner. This is because growing up, I learned English while watching Pingu. It's actually from Spain. I do miss Spain. The food, the weather, the people understanding what I'm saying. I came to the UK because I always wanted to be in one of those parties in which lights go out suddenly, and when they go back up, someone have died mysteriously. Also, I came here for uni. I studied physics because I am not hot enough not to have applicable skills. Also because there are so many scientists that I admire, like Einstein, Newton. While at university here, I learned that if there is anything in life that you really, really, really love, you should never do a PhD on it because you will hate it, and then you will have nothing. So I quit my PhD, and afterwards, my self-esteem was not very high. My self-esteem is so low that my spirit animal is roadkill. And to be fair, I think that my self-esteem issues started when I was very little, and I met Mickey Mouse at Disneyland. And I realized that he was wearing white gloves to touch me, even though he's a massive giant rat. So I don't have my life figured out. My only dying wish is for my ashes to be thrown into the eyes of a cyclist. And lately I got so lazy that now every time that I go to the supermarket, I just take someone else's trolley. Then I pay for their groceries and I adapt to their food choices later. The last trolley had a baby. It was delicious. No, but it's hard to find your place in life when you have a boring job, because I'm usually a computer programmer for a living. So the most exciting thing that can happen to me is to see the blue screen of death. Or as you guys call it, the sky. At the last job that I have, and this is true, they have this really messed up system in which your salary depended on a scoring system in which everyone in the company will give a score to everyone else in the company. And the score depended on things like quality of work, but also things like positivity. So everyone was always walking around the company just being overly nice to each other. We all looked like extras in the Truman Show. And sometimes someone will be talking to you and you can see that the eye is twitching because they totally hate your guts. But they have to be nice to you and it's becoming physically painful. On top of that, they have lots of perks. They have free breakfast, free lunch, free yoga classes. And don't get me wrong, I quite like all that free stuff. But maybe pay me more and I will buy my own bloody breakfast. So they let me go. And now I'm very unemployed, or as I like to say, I became a DJ. And on top of that, I am single. I struggle with relationships a lot. I just find it really unfair that I'm asked to open up my heart when I cannot even open up a pistachio. And I think that I might try Tinder because it really works. I recently have a friend that went on a date with a man she met online. And I think it was great because I haven't seen or heard from her ever since. My friend, and this is true, he said that I should get a dog. because it is easier for people with dogs to get laid. But I don't know, I still have not given up on people yet. Thank you so much.